I can't remember the name of the very nice lady who said, I want to see more new stuff. Okay. Well, I can look it up. It was back at the beginning of the show. And I've been asking you again, what do you want to see in the show? Because I'm going to be here every Monday and every Friday from noon to 3 on QVC2. And I want to know what's going to make you happy. So you let me know. This is one of the newest of the wind spinners from our friends at Plow Hearth. And I didn't want to spin it at the first. I wanted you to see it. It's actually 2 different levels. And then at the very top, do you see my little butterflies? Those are on springs. Usually, most of the wind spinners that we do are vertical. This is really more of a horizontal design. And I thought it was a fascinating look. This is all done in steel, and yet it only takes a couple mile-an-hour wind for this thing to spin and move. What I have in inventory is all that we can get. You buy it according to what the creature is up at the top. I happen to have butterflies in front of me, but I've also been told that we have dragonflies in a very limited number, less than 200. And we did have a hummingbird, but that already sold out. How cool is that piece? That is wonderful. Let me bring in, again, just a dear friend. I love this woman to death. Nancy Brandmuller broadcasts live from her own home. And Nancy, I've been looking it up. I don't know that I've done too many of my Great Outdoors with Dan shows without asking you to be a part of it. I love having you on the air.
I love being here with you. It's always a joy to be part of your show, and especially when I'm presenting Plow Hearth Wind Spinners, because Plow Hearth is a company out of Madison, Virginia, that is always giving us really wonderful items to help add joy and personality to our garden. And what's great about wind spinners is you get movement, you get presence, you get this color, and this is a really cool design. It's a little bit of a twist on something we've done before. I'm going to stop it because on the edge of each one of these kind of feathers or like ribbons of metal are flowers. And then up at the top are little critters. And so I'm bouncing the little butterflies, but I'm going to hold up the dragonflies. I have this one that's not on the pole just because I wanted you to see all the layers of metal. It's a little easier for me to hold this than it is the one on the full pole.
Yeah.
I'm not that tall. But look at these darling little dragonflies. They're on little springs. And so you have all that gorgeous metal work. And then you have the critters that are kind of fluttering around up on the top and really create something that's fun and that's unique and really is that great Plow Hearth quality. When you have a spinner in your yard like this, it draws attention.
Yeah. And I love that Plow Hearth gives this village of artisans and craftsmen just an opportunity to play, because it takes trial and error to come up with just the right, perfect, fluid piece. And you can put this almost anywhere. This one isn't super big. Some of them can be ginormous, but it's certainly big enough to make a statement.
Yeah, it really is. This is just under 6 feet tall, but it is 24 inches across.
Yeah.
And you have these 2 layers that are really gorgeous. And so you have something that's going to be moving. You have something that's going to have that beautiful presence with color. I'm going to move this because I want you to see it. I'm kind of, there we go.
Yeah, and kind of go through the colors, Nancy, if you would, because again, you order according to the animal at the top, but when they're seeing the videotape, I want them to be able to differentiate which one's which, so that they get the right one at home. You and I both have butterflies, which are kind of a combination of a few different colors, and those would be?
So blue, purple, and red is what comes with the butterfly. And you'll notice as you're getting that shot right there that you're going to see a little bit of kind of antiquing on those as well. So, you know, you're seeing just really depth of color, which is really awesome. And then I'm going to hold up the dragonfly as I had shown earlier, so that you can see the colors that are in this, because I know we have some purple folks out there who love purple, and we don't often include it. Sorry, it's a little bit clashing with the one behind there. Maybe if I can block that.
Yep.
So you can see there's purple, there's green, and there's blue. And again, great shot. You can see that antiquing as well as the hammering. And each one of the little critters on the top, the dragonflies on that one, are going to be on little springs. So as your spinner is spinning around, it's also going to kind of have those guys bouncing so it looks like they're flying. It's really just such a cool design. And then also notice there's little flowers
Yeah.
on the top of each one of these ribbons of metal. So you have something that's going to be spinning and looking gorgeous, but also very playful with those critters up top.
I've got to tell you, that you look at something that's a little over $100 and you think, okay, investment piece, the amount of work, the amount of time that went into making each one of these, that price is, I think, extraordinarily reasonable. I do metal sculpture work just for fun, and I don't consider myself an artist in any way, shape, or form. There's easily, that would take me 20 hours or more to complete a piece like this, and I wouldn't have the detail that they've got. Just the painting work alone is amazing.
It really is. You know, Plow Hearth really is an expert when it comes to creating those beautiful wind spinners, but also what's important is something that you can enjoy year round. So as soon as you get this home, even if it is, you know, in the middle of spring, yes, put it out. But you know what? If your weather is still a little bit chilly, no problem.
Doesn't
Start
matter.
enjoying this. Takes you about probably 10 minutes to assemble this one, and then put it out where you're going to be able to see it from inside your home. Maybe you want this to be the showcase piece in front of your home. You have something that's really going to draw your eye because of the movement and the color, but also the height. I love layering in our gardens too. We've got our flowers that are ground cover. We've got flowers that come about 3 feet high. Well, this is almost 6 feet tall and 24 inches across. So that means you have something that is almost the size of a small tree and kind of adding that great movement and color in your garden.
Tops out at 71 inches. I happen to have mine in a demo box. Otherwise, people go, boy, that guy's much tinier than we thought.
Right. Very short. Right?
Very short. He's an itty bitty guy. So pick it up according to whether you like that purple, red, and blue combination. That'll be your butterflies. I have less than 500 of those to go around. In the dragonfly, I've got less than 200 to go around. And it's the only order of the season. When they're gone, they're completely gone. Nancy, this is my only item with you today, isn't it?
I know. I get to see you again soon, I hope.
I promise, I promise. Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Here are the